NMDC reported a stable quarter with some worry as far as future outlook is concerned regarding international prices and impact of cyclone Hudhud. Narendra Kothari, CMD of NMDC, now joins in. Mr. Kothari, good morning. Could you detail your numbers with focus on realizations, and have you taken any price cuts?
I'll tell you that quarter 2 of this current financial year has a very good performance compared to year on year. We have increased our production by 9%. Now we are at a 5.94 million ton in place of 6.45. Then our sales has increased 7.27 from 6.5%, which is 12% increase. Our financials are also quite impressive. Our sales turnover on this quarter, if we compare with the year on year, is 25% increase. Profit before tax increased by 19%. Profit after tax also increased by 19%, which is now 1567 crores in compared to 1318 crore of last year of this quarter. If we compare the performance of half-yearly performance, that also is quite impressive. As you know that last year it was the ever best production, and this year we have surpassed last year's performance. Our production increased by 12%. Now it is 14.39 million ton against 12.86 of the last year. Our sales has increased by 15%, which is now 15.86 million ton compared to 13.76 million ton of the last year. Our sales turnover increased by 23%. Profit before tax has increased by 20%, and NSR increased by 7%. So this is the way the performance is there. Your second part was there. As you know that there is a lot of pressure on the prices, international prices. Prices in April, which was ruling around more than $110 for the 62% of iron ore fines. Now those are hovering around $80. So price is quite going internationally. Similarly, there is in country also the price pressure is there. We are maintaining our price because we are having continuous. We are seeing the demand and supply in the country, and as such, we found that in the lump ore, which is sometimes quite good in demand, there is quite a difference in the prices. The premium is there on the fine prices. So we have reduced our prices with the constant demand for our customers to satisfy the customer and to see the international price trend. We have corrected our price by the 200 rupees per ton from this month of November.
Okay, fair enough. Sir, can you just give us more color in terms of the pricing situation, and also what was the impact of the cyclone on volumes in October 2014 in particular?
Yes, I will tell you about this. The first your question was there about the fine prices. Fines are good in demand, and we are also producing things. So I hope that we can sustain the prices. Our price is quite comparable. Only the lump we are having a little higher price, so we have corrected our prices. Fines we can maintain this price. Definitely, as you know that we keep our price as per the market sentiments and market demand and supply position in our country. Because most of our customers are like RINL, SR and other customers in our country, domestic users. And we can continue with these prices, which we hope so. As your second part was there, the Hudhud. Yes, definitely it has hurt us very badly. Our production is not suffering, but yes, dispatches are suffering. Earlier we used to do almost average 13 to 14 rake every day dispatch to the Vizag from our side of this Kirandul and Bacheli side. Now during this period it has reduced to the 7-8 average, and sometimes it's gone to the 5 and 6. Due to this, you know that due to the Hudhud cyclone, there was one bridge, is almost around a 20-meter long bridge, has been washed out in this difficult region of this terrain. And there is no supply of the wagons, and everything cannot go through that. So we are rotating through another route of the Raipur side. And that is taking a little more time, and supplies are little less. So this month we have suffered our month of October, our dispatches. However, productions we are continuing, our stock rate increase. So in the coming months, once this line is okay, we will expedite our things and increase our dispatches to all our valued customers whom they want it.
Okay, with regard to your cost, if you could tell us two or three things. If you could tell us how many months was higher royalty applicable, will employee cost stabilize at 200 crores, and what was your CSR spend for this quarter?
So this coming, I will tell the royalty, yes, the royalties increased from 1st of September. And this, as our project, we sell on net on basis, the royalty is given to paid by the customer. So royalty increase is not affect our margins, but yes, you know that the effect is there, because ultimately customer will pay royalty is there. The cost to the customer will increase, and sometimes we have to correct our prices accordingly, royalty. So again, my prices will depend upon the market conditions, what is the demand and supply position is there. We know that throughout the world this oversupply is there. So some pressure is there on the prices, but by increasing our production, we will control our cost and we will be able to maintain the margin which we are maintaining this time. Number one. Number two is you asked about employee cost. Employee cost, yes, it is increasing this year because we have a certain wage agreement signed, and compared to the last year our employee cost is, but now whatever our employee cost is there, we will sustain same level. It is not further increase per ton of production, because our employee cost will remain more or less as the production will increase. As for you asked about the CSR expenses are up to September we have done 17.60 crores, and now we are going to do more, and we have a plan to do 250 crores CSR expenditure in this financial year. We are doing heavily on, we have no restriction for the CSR. We want to do the CSR much more way.
Okay. Sir, just to clear that point, how many months was the higher royalty applicable for in the past quarter, and will you do 200 crores plus in second half of FY15 to make up for the first half deficit?
I will tell you first about the royalty. Again, I will repeat, the royalty, we had this additional royalty was there only for the 1 month. Balance 5 months was there, royalty of the 10%, and last 6 months, which is the month of September, that was at a rate of 15%. That was the royalty was charged. So I think this is clear now. And now whatever the government keep a rule, which will be the 15%, so entire second half royalty will be on based upon a 15%. Second part is the CSR. Yes, we have budget of 250 crores, which we are spending in all the areas of CSR this year, including Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and education expenses towards the medical health, towards the drinking water, towards skill development. So this 250 crores, so we have spent it almost around, so there is more than 200 crores we will be doing in the second half of the year.
Okay, Mr. Kothari, so then how will your margins come down from 65%?
No, we will do it. We will do the extra production because we have done 15 and now we do 17, so everything will be done accordingly. And I don't expect that due to this our margin will go down.
Okay, fair enough. Sir, can you give us any update on steel expansion plans?
Yeah, steel expansion is going in a much faster way. Our speed has increased. Things are there. We have already covered our expenses on capital expenses. I will tell you this year we had our total capital expenditure was there. First half plan was 1256 crore, and against that we had done 1359 crore expenditure in capital expenditure. Especially if you see the steel plant, I will see you that a steel plant our plan was to 861, and we have expenditure incurred was 1054 in first half. So that shows that our work has gone more than what we have planned. So our speed is much faster than earlier one, and we hope to complete this expansion projects by end of 2016. So his plant will be ready for commissioning in end of 2016.
All right, sir. Thanks a lot for your time today. That's NMDC.